Hello, my friends, and it's almost time. Can you feel it? Can you taste it? I can. 2020 Topps Series 1. Release date is right around the corner, and we're going to dive into the checklist today. Not only the checklist, but we're going to talk about the million card rip party. We're going to talk about all of the hype surrounding this product and more. Let's jump right in. Okay, so here we have it. You can see it's featuring Jordan, Trout, Ken Griffey Jr. That's what they're advertising. Let's scroll down a little bit. And right off the bat, it talks about the main set with a 350 card checklist, MLB vets and rookies and stars. There's subsets covering the World Series, league leaders, and team cards. The first part of the flagship set. That means some of the players will be kept out of the base set until Series 2. So yeah, they're keeping some players for Series 2. Luis Robert, I'm looking in your direction. He's probably going to be the big one for Series 2. I'm just guessing. But let's keep going. Of course, they have all the parallels that we're used to. The rainbow foil, but gold foil are exclusive to the jumbos. So keep that in mind. Of course, the hobby has an exclusive too, and that's the clear version. All of the sets this year, all of the different formats, I should say, have different little gems in them, and we'll talk about some of those here coming up. Let's look at some of the inserts. You've got multiple insert sets looking back at the different eras, sorting them into 10-year chunks. Here we have the 90s with Ken Griffey Jr., the decade's best. Each decade from the 50s to 2010 get a different design. We've got a die cut issue, so that's pretty nice. Comes in this X die cut format. That looks pretty familiar. Elite Extra Edition does a similar cut. Let's keep going. Looking ahead to the future is decades next. The checklist has young stars and rookies, and we've got the 85 design this year in keeping up with the 35th anniversary. So we've also got a bunch of autographs and memorabilia cards. It looks like this is what the relics are going to look like this year. And coming back is the Turkey Red for 2020. So it says Turkey Red's making a comeback, and this is a retail exclusive. These land one per pack, and they have parallels. So they have blue parallels, green, black. There's one of ones, and there's the Turkey Red Chromes. The Chromes also have parallels. The blue refractor, green refractor, and super refractor. So hobby jumbo boxes get in on the Turkey Red action with a box topper. So that's one way you can get in on the Turkey Red through hobby, is by getting a jumbo, and you can get one of these box toppers. So that looks pretty nice. And it has a bunch of different autograph cards and memorabilia cards. Look at that. Wouldn't that be a beauty to get? The Mike Trout, Ken Griffey Jr. dual auto. Oh, yes. Postseason performers, World Series champs, Major League materials. And it says not all autographs come on card. One place to find them must mean on card, is the Topps Reverence auto patch cards numbered to 10. These are only in hobby and jumbo. And there's also parallels. And if you're super lucky, way luckier than I've ever been, you could get a cut signature. Extremely rare, but that would be a nice one to pull. So we've got manufactured relics, and we've got the silver packs. Silver packs are back, and as you probably know, unless you're new, they started putting the silver packs inside the box with the update release. They're doing that again. That was a great idea. Just everybody loved that idea, so they're bringing it back. The Home Run Challenge is back. Comes back for a third season. These are the cards where if you predict when a player is going to hit a home run, you get an exclusive parallel. If you predict the right day, you have to go in online and fill out a form. Those come at about 1 in 10. And here is the big deal. The golden ticket. Celebration of the decades. The decades them continues. There's an error. I think that should be theme. The decades theme continues past just the cards in 2020 Topps Series 1 Baseball. A total of 25 golden tickets will be hiding in Series 1 packs. Those who get one will receive an invite. And you can become a special guest to an event that's slated in the fall of 2020. That's all they tell you about that. But that would be amazing. So if there's only 25 of them, what are the odds that all of them get pulled? I think the golden ticket thing is going to be big, and people are going to be ripping this product more than they are holding it in the past. So anybody who was thinking about holding on to this product should probably think twice about it, because these golden tickets, they probably have an expiration date. If they're having the event at the end of 2020, well, the golden ticket's not going to be worth much unless it's ripped. So as you can see, we've got 14 cards in a hobby pack, 46 in a jumbo, 24 packs in a hobby box, 10 in a jumbo, 12 boxes per case in a hobby, 6 jumbo boxes per case. We already talked about the 350 card checklist, and the release date is February 5th. That's this Wednesday. But they're doing the million card rip on Tuesday. We're going to get into that in a little bit. So in a hobby box, you're going to get 1 auto or relic. You're going to get 1 home run challenge card, 1 Jeter retrospective, and 2 rainbow foil parallels. If the home run challenge cards are 1 in 10, then you should probably get 2 of those per box if there's 24, but maybe I'm just doing my math wrong. 2 foil, yeah, this is all wrong. All of this is wrong. 2 foil parallels in a hobby box? No, you'll get more than that. The foils are like 1 out of every 3 packs usually. So this stuff's not accurate. What to expect in a jumbo? 1 auto, 2 relics, these are accurate. 1 home run challenge, that's not accurate. 5 gold foil parallels. Keep your eye on those gold foil parallels. I think that's one of the reasons why the jumbo boxes are sold out on all the major selling platforms for cards. All right, let's dive in just a little bit. I'm not going to take too long here, but we have to look at the key players that are available. And by that I mean what rookies are available. Okay, we got Aquino. Check 1. We've got... Okay, here's a couple sleepers that people might not be thinking about. Brendan McKay, the two-way player. He hits and he pitches. Keep your eye out for him. Nico Horner, another sneaky possibility there. And my boy, Bo Bichette. Yes, been waiting for a while for him to make his appearance. Who else do we have? We have Jesus Luzardo. He's one of the top pitchers to keep your eye out for. And we also have Jake Rogers for the Tigers. He was our top catching prospect. And we have Dustin May, the Dodgers' young pitching stud. We've got Yordan Yamamoto. Keep your eye out for him. And there's at least one more goodie. Of course, Alvarez. That's who we're looking for. And some others. Gavin Lux, of course. So there's a big 3 here available in Alvarez, Lux, and Bichette. This is key. Okay, let's keep going down here. There's not a lot of other rookies to look at. Dylan Cease is a big name. So keep your eye out for him. The clear card checklist, there's only 100 cards in this checklist. You can go through it. And let's go back to the top. Autographs, there's tons of autographs. Go through and check it out. Same with the memorabilia. Go to Beckett.com. You can look up all the 2020 info on your own if you want. Memorabilia cards, etc. We've got the inserts. People are interested in the inserts. And silver packs. And then you can see the team set here. You can see who's available from what team as well. So for the silver packs, it is a 50 card checklist. Almost all of these players are awesome, so that's why the silver packs are so popular. Then you've got the autograph cards that come in the silver packs, and those are very desirable. There's only 46 cards, and pretty much every player is really good, somebody that you would want to get, so keep that in mind. Okay, so I made a nice little presentation for you guys. I hope you like it. It's not going to be long, but hook me up with a thumbs up and a subscribe if you're new around here. Ring the bell so you get notified when I go live or when I post a new video. And go to StrykerBreaks.com if you want to get in on a break, or check out my website. Look at some of the hit picks and give it a subscribe. It's free. Put your email address in there, and that way I can send you out an email once in a blue moon and let you know what's going on with Stryker Breaks. Okay, here we go. So it's 2020 Series 1. we're going to dive in a little bit deeper and talk about some other things that aren't related to the checklist. First off, let's look at the current prices as of February 1st. So we've got a jumbo case, costs about $7.50. I think that's going to approach $7.99 as about the lowest price that you will pay for a jumbo case. Good luck finding one. The only place that I could find one was on eBay. All the big online retailers are sold out of the jumbos. So good luck finding one at Blowout or Steel City or Dave & Adams. Even a lot of the smaller retailers, some of the smaller mom and pop online retailers are sold out of this. So, but you can find on eBay individual jumbo boxes. They're running about $140 at the very bottom price that you can find them for. But on eBay now you have to pay tax. So these numbers can get a little bit higher. Hobby case is $834. Of course, you get 12 boxes in a hobby case. And a hobby box is about $70. So, it's about half the price getting a hobby box versus a jumbo box. On this page, I'm going to talk and compare prices for the past. We can look at 2018 Series 1 jumbos. They are currently running, and these are blowout prices mostly. I got most of the prices from blowout, but some of them I couldn't find, like Series 2 I could not find on blowout. You could only get those on eBay. But 2018 Series 1, $80 for a jumbo, $48.95 for a hobby. Now, something you have to remember about all of these products prior to 2019 update is the silver packs are not included in the box. So be aware of that. You're not going to get your silver pack unless it's noted. So $80, $50 roughly. 2019 Series 1, we're talking $80, $50. Usually the Series 1 releases are not as good, and that's for a number of reasons, because they only include the rookies that we know about, and they also save some of the rookies potentially for Series 2 and update. So 2019 Series 2 can be had for about $245 for a jumbo, and a hobby is about $140. Once again, you're not getting your silver packs out of here, so keep that in mind. $245, $140. I think this is a reasonable price to look at as a ceiling price for this Series 1 stuff. So remember the prices that we're at right now. It's about $140 for a jumbo and $70 for a hobby. Ceiling for this is going to probably be around $245, depending on a lot of different factors. But if we look at 2019 update, we see that is currently about $205 for a jumbo and $100 for a hobby. So usually update holds more value. It's got all the rookies in it that everybody likes to collect. We could look at this number as a short-term ceiling. I could see the jumbos getting up to about $200 in the near future, and hobby resting around $100. Now, a lot of this depends on the next slide that we're going to talk about here. The Million Card Rip Party, February 4th at AT&T Stadium. That's tomorrow. So what is that? Well, breakers will battle at AT&T Stadium throughout the night, completing various tasks as they collectively rip open 1 million cards. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? 1 million cards? That's a lot of cards that they're going to burn through before the official release. So let's think about something. Let's think about a few different things here. First of all, how many boxes is that? How many cases is that? If I did my math right, that's about 362 cases that they're going to burn through the day before the official release date. That's a lot of cards. Here's some thoughts, some things that I thought about. What is the effect on the supply and demand? What effect is this going to have? So, the supply, well, we just talked about it. We're going to have about 360 less cases of most likely jumbo. I think they're going to do mostly jumbo. They're just trying to rip through as many as they can, as fast as they can. It would be smart to do jumbos. So we know about the supply end of it, but what about the demand? Well, let's talk about the hype train. This is the most hyped Series 1 flagship product that I can remember, but don't take my word for it. Filmington said the same thing. He said that this is the most hyped product that he can remember. So the demand is going to be up, and demand is directly proportional to supply, and for the most part. So lower supply, higher demand, and these prices are going to go up, in my opinion. What about the jumbo boxes being out of stock? Like I said already, Go to Blowout, try to find a jumbo box. Go to Dave & Adams, go to Steel City. Look anywhere. I think the most luck you're going to have is by going to your local hobby shop on release day and buy a couple jumbos that way. Retail to the rescue. What do I mean by this? Well, if you don't have luck finding any of the jumbos, or even hobbies maybe eventually, you will be able to find some retail stuff hopefully. And the retail has the exclusive Turkey Red insert cards, so I think retail is going to have a little bit more of a demand this year. They also have some other really cool things that they're doing with retail. So at least you'll be able to find some retail hopefully, you know, at Walmart or Target, even Walgreens. Walgreens has the special yellow parallels again this year, and those are always in high demand. So don't fret if you can't find your cards online. If they seem to be sold out, there's going to be quite a bit of retail. Now, I already found some pictures of the retail hanger boxes, and I started doing the value series already. If you don't know about the value series, I make videos surrounding all the flagship releases and anything like Topps Chrome, even anything that you can get in the retail format mostly. I break down all the numbers and I try to figure out what is the best value. So it's like, what format do you want to buy? Do you want to buy a hobby box, a jumbo box, a hanger box, blaster box, fat packs, all the different kinds of things. I make a spreadsheet and I punch all the numbers in and I find out what is the cheapest dollar per whatever, if it's a parallel or a chrome card or any number of autographs or relics, anything like that. I make a huge spreadsheet and I share it with all you guys so you can make an educated decision. So check that out when you get a chance. It'll be coming out as soon as possible. It takes a long time for me to make that, but I'm going to get on it release day. I'm going to drive all around, see if I can find all of the retail stuff, and that way you guys can make informed decisions. Hook me up with a like, hook me up with a subscribe if you're new around here, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when I go live. We have a great time live, guys. And go to StrykerBreaks.com. That's the website. You can get in on the breaks there. And I have a Patreon account. It's a measly $5 a month, and I notify the patrons first when I do a break so that they can get in on it if they want to. And also it's a support thing for Stryker Breaks, because I spend a lot of time making videos for you guys, trying to inform and educate everybody, and it really helps subscribing to Patreon. Appreciate it. Let's keep going here. Star power above all. This is what really matters when it comes down to, is this product going to be something that will increase in value? Will it decrease in value? Is it going to hold value? Is it going to be worth your time and your money investing in it? And we already looked at some of the stars. Let's just check them out again and talk about them just a little bit more, because this is the most important part. Alvarez, Rookie of the Year. Boom. Everybody's been looking forward to Alvarez. We were hoping he would be an update, but they saved him for this. You know, they had this in mind, this huge hype party, the golden ticket, the million card rip. They needed to hold Alvarez back. Same with Bichette. So we have at least a big three in this with Alvarez, Bichette, and Lux. And you can add in there Aquino with the potential of having a big four in this release. If you guys remember, Aquino burst onto the scene last year and just started slugging home runs at a ridiculous rate. Now, some people don't think it's going to last, but if it does, if he comes out of the gate hammering again, it could be a big four. And we talked about Luzardo a little bit. You know, he has a potential to be a big pitcher, but it's in a smaller market, playing out in Oakland, and Oakland players don't usually get the hype that other people get. Now, numbers can change everything. If he comes out and starts having a lot of success, that can change things. And then last, Brendan McKay. We talked about him a little bit too. He's a two-way player. Some of the major league teams now are trying to look into this two-way player thing because it really helps free up a roster position. It gives you a little more flexibility, having a guy that you can throw in there that can situationally bat and pitch. So that's about it, guys. I appreciate you watching. Check out the next videos that I have coming out. We're going to be doing some rips. Go to StrykerBreaks.com. There might be a spot or two. I'm going to be doing more breaks with Series 1, and we're just going to keep crushing because that's what we do. Let's go!